Well, everybody, welcome to another live from the unmotivated man. Oh, dear me. Right, folks. This is live Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. UK time, and we are all good. So, live stream number 269. Wow. Can't believe it's been so many, considering the first live I ever did was through what would I do it through now? I can't remember. I did it through another platform, and yeah, it wasn't great. Up here, live stream 269. I think it might be slightly more than that because I had a couple deleted through. If you don't know and you're new here, my name's Peter, part-time eBay reseller, all-round legend, 31 years old, not far off 32. Boom. Snatcher of the best quality stuff from the Carboots. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, folks. Been reselling for quite a few years, since beginning of 16 and May 17 doing YouTube. Any questions, then ask away. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're regular, welcome back. I'll go and see who's in the side chat in a sec. So the sun's been shining and life is good. And also, what have I been up to? Plus, I've been rather unmotivated to do any listing on eBay. I've had a lot of other bits and pieces to do with family life and other bits and that, things that stop me from listing. And then when I get a chance to list, I'm like, I can't be bothered, but I need that motivation back. Because basically I was ill a couple of weeks back and ill for a week. And I was like, right, I'll go back to listing. I haven't done a lot since. I just didn't feel like it. I still don't. But I want to get back into it. Got to get into it, folks. So I'll see who's in the chat. Tam Bell Cell has popped in the first. There, hopefully you're well. Pat Walker's popped in. Hope you've got some bits around the local car boot hook. Chris Tyler's popped in there. We have got Derek. Oi. Welcome, Derek. Monk 50's popped in. Jamie's on Facebook. I'm on Facebook as well. I'll grab the banner down actually. Quickly before I forget. Where are we going? There we are. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. I'm also got Facebook page, Instagram. You can see down the bottom a Ko-fi page. You can buy me a coffee, support the channel, and an eBay, which is also in the description below and in the top on the pinned message. So you can check out my eBay profile. Maybe you want to get a bargain, buy something off my store, or you can message me via Facebook or Instagram. We'll get a deal going. Let me take that off there and go through who else we've got in. Let's hi to Jamie popping in. Minty Darling's popped in. I think he popped in before. Appreciate that. Ali's popped in. Antoinette Daly's popped in as well. Who else we got there? So I'm just going down the rest of the chat. I think that's it for the time being. All I can see there. So welcome everybody. If you've got any questions, pop them in the side chat and I'll try and get through them as soon as I can. So as I say, I've been ill, or so I should say, was ill a couple of weeks ago for a week, and felt much better last Wednesday. So I was like, right, okay, fair enough. We'll get back to listing. I did a lot on that Wednesday. Since then, I've done dribs and drabs here and there. Just not good enough because I don't know. I get like this unmotivated streak. I've got one right now. I've got so much to list, which I've got a few bits here picked up through. Like for example, any Americans here or Canadians, American Canadians cards. I'm going to put that away till I get some more of these American football cards. Then I've got some of these. For example, I picked it up when I went to Rains Park. So yeah, quite a lot of these. I'm trying to work out because even though this one's Wayne Gretzky, the classic, the legendary Wayne Gretzky, it's still not worth mega. So I'll have to have a double check around sites, see what he's fetching, Mr. Wayne Gretzky. You got other ones, different, like for example, but yeah, I'll be listing a few bits and pieces there. Well, trying to get through because they do take time to do the research. What else have we got? Let me put it down there so I don't lose that. Oh, some of these Premier League stickers, 04 stickers. I've got it in the same bundle. Best lot of theirs, Dennis Bergkamp. Then we got like Murphy's, Jody Morris, the ex-Chelsea player, Mark Kennedy, just the usual bog standard, not worth a lot. And then once I put it back in there, I had a look through. Oh, come on. I went in there first time the other day. There we go, got it. And then I went through these because these are a decent amount of these heritage ones. Merlin, Topps Merlin ones. And there's none here physically it's worth any good money. I know I don't grade cards. What I do say is always research, not just on eBay or Terapeak. Go through sites, there's plenty of sites. Type in the card name, you get a site come up. Where is that? Neymar's worth next to useless. The best card, where is Mohamed Salah? There's different versions. If it was a blue background, it would have been worth like £70 odd. But as it's not, but with all this lot here, I still get £30 all day long. So yeah, it's pretty good anyway for that particular set. Because I only paid a £5 or a few quid. It's in the video, charity shop video, Rains Park. I've still got Wimbledon, what I call Wimbledon proper, where the theatre is to go through and edit on Friday. So, oh, here we go, Michelle. As you popped in, welcome, Michelle. I'll go through a chat. Some of these cards, for example, I don't know much about American football. There's age one, I'll keep him back. Levon Bell. And then obviously Wayne Gretzky doesn't do a lot round here in the UK. Just a kind of a few there. Just to show you a few. Yeah, just got a few ones there. Anyway, let's put them back there. So I don't lose those in my place to get them listed. Because I've been right motivated lately to get anything listed and sort anything out. Time I've sat down and got it done, then I just can't be bothered. But I do need to get on and list them stuff. I've got quite a lot of stuff I need to cross list other platforms, but do I get round to it? No. I got round to sorting out some stuff today. After about 3 months, I do that. It takes me ages to get through stuff, and when I do, I get through it all at once, one day, done, boom, bang, gone. Just have a look there. What we got coming up on here? Enter Dailies popped in. John at YLM. Vidal. Welcome. Michelle's popped in there. Monk has got, it's from the Acapella Co nightclub in Halifax. So is that like a night? Well, it says nightclub, but that could be a red herring. It could be sourcing. Is that for like eBay, or is that just another what I call a non-eBay sort of walking out and about type video? Let us know. Monkey 50, Adam Ryan's popped in. Yep, you do get a few here every now and then. Top tips. Right, let's have a look down the list. Um, um, okay, a random thing there. Hi, Richard, thanks for popping in. Ian's popped in there. Appreciate that. Well, what we got here? So I'm just going down the list. The questions, put them in. Pete WW, yeah, just unmotivated really to do anything listing wise, but I'll get back into it. Don't you worry. Yeah, aye. Yeah, that's right. Drinks on Rich. When he does his meetup, drinks on Rich. Christ. Get in a pub, see how much I are down by the coast. Yeah. No, they weren't that expensive last time I went, but I love Pint and Rich. Oh, well, yeah. I'm getting my hair cut on Saturday, so it's quite long again. What we right. Okay. Here's a point, folks. Get your listening caps on. What I will do, 2 seconds. Let me get my eBay up. I should have done it beforehand. Talk amongst yourselves for a sec. I need to get that up there. Grab that there. What we got? Daily deal. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to think of something there. What related to a thing I wanted to share with you, something that is pain in the ass from eBay, another what I call eBay glitch. There we go. So this is how I get through to postage preferences, right? So what I noticed today, no, actually, no, I noticed it the other day. I was like blasé about it. I thought, okay, it's just a glitch. What can we do? And basically, with the global shipping program, you can go for excluded postal locations and exclude any countries you don't want to send to. There's also items that eBay don't ship to anyway, and it won't ship up on a GSP. And also there's countries that you can't ship to, like Canary Islands, Argentina, for example, and forget like Russia and Ukraine. That's a different matter entirely. What kind of annoyed me, what I found out, because I phoned them up and they gave me some sort of bullshit on their written down notes, where they always use. It's basically just going to there is so I at the moment I've got 19 excluded locations. I did have 30. I changed it to 19. See if I make any difference. So I went up to my listings, went on to a few listings. When I went on to a newly listed item as well as an older listed item, the newly listed item, that was before I changed it. Went on to the same, which I used to have 30 there. It still says 30 excluded locations, right? And the older item says 79 excluded locations, countries. I'm thinking, hang a minute. So before I phoned them up, I had a quick look around the internet and go through, because I found a page online which do excluded postage options on eBay, and I was like, look at it. I actually got a message because I said about. So I noticed a little while ago that some of my listings, like lots of countries, have been excluded when I have set them to not be excluded on GSP, which is Global Shipping Program. I thought could be when a relisted item. So when I relisted, it could have reset it like when I did and sell similar could reset it for some reason, but it still glitches out. So I'm not too sure, because I found out eBay a few hours ago, around about 4 or 5ish, and apparently they went through all the motions, they do the, I mean, been with you for 6 years, and all that sort of stuff. Apparently it's a glitch on their side, but I've noticed it on Monumental UK's Facebook page. Some said on there about a week ago about the postage locations, the locations for the for GSP, and I was like, right, okay, I completely missed that. I saw it on there, but I didn't get a chance to look at the actual comments. And all they basically said, it went through it, said, oh, it's a glitch. Oh, we're working on sorting it out. Please bear with us. All that rubbish. I'm like, right? When can I expect it to be sorted out? Oh, we're working on it. We're trying to sort it out within a week or so. But it's been more than that for other people when you do it. And then I asked on, because there was a community eBay site on the Seller Central, anyone else found that their listings, a lot of their countries being excluded when they set them to not be excluded on GSP, because that's why I'm losing custom. And yeah, there is a thing at the moment where prices of have risen in a lot of countries. People can't afford to buy things. I understand that, as well as eBay, you can't ship a lot of things to certain countries, and you're not allowed to ship certain things anyway. But this is included in that sort of kind of annoyance. Someone said there, worse still, the new listing tool is overriding set seller post and packaging charges to free. I've not experienced that as of yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they bloody would do it on my account. Not saying just me, but it was annoying because I did have 30 and now changed to 19. Just have a see if it will change up. And I went also apply to current listings, this, that, and the other, and it's still coming up with the like I got some VHS tapes with 79 locations excluded. I changed the Monopoly to 30 locations. Let's have a look so I can find that Monopoly. It was just a bog standard Monopoly set, which I went through to my profile, gone through to listings, went all the way down to newly listed. That should be Monopoly. Oh, actually no, that's right. Not in. I went to the other thing. Listen, that's right. Excuse me while I go through to the listings down there. Yeah, edit listing, because I recently went on to eBay on their new system, new page, latest update. You can switch back to classic view by going to the new one. It seems to work okay, but it's the one where you can add a video as well, under a minute, I think it is video. I haven't done that yet, but I need to list something that I can put a video footage in, wherever it may be, to show your corner here, show this, that, and the other. And one I've done, it's gone to 30, it's excluded. It's still at 30. It's not gone down to 19. It's kind of annoying in that way, because for some reason their computerized system is excluding locations. There's quite a few, I grant you, but you can't send to anyway. But it would be nice for them to be able to go through, because you can do it anyway when your exclusion preferences through the one of the pages when you can sell internationally via GSP, because obviously specify regions or countries that don't want to post in. Anyone else found that, where you looked at your excluded locations on your preferences, and it's like, however many you exclude, and you go into a listing, it's like, hang on a minute, it's 120 excluded, and you can't to be expected to have 500 items to change. It takes like a long time to change 500 items because you can't do it. I don't think you could do it in bulk. I think you got to do it individually, which really is kind of annoying. It pisses me off and that sort of thing. That's why you need to be able to sell on other platforms in case one goes down. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up the list, see if anyone's here. I've missed quite a lot of chat. Oh blimey! Well, don't get plant-based Mark Spencer rap, folks. Hopefully you get better, Adam. The video, it's part of a mixture of sort of non-reselling, but it might be plus a Facebook Marketplace pickup. Lovely. Yeah, I always enjoy when I get a moment to watch videos, what people are up to. Because if you saw my Instagram, I posted about Instagram pages, and it includes YouTube as well, that I really like. There was a few in America, and in some like UK. I did in two lots. And you can see that on my Instagram, but it was a decent that I thought because I saw it yesterday. I was going to a local. Well, it's still called Hermes, but Every, wherever you pronounce it, basically to a garage to drop off a pair of jeans I ordered that didn't fit. Ordered online and sent it back with a label free off Amazon. And I went down there and I was sitting in the car, it was baking hot with the window down. I looked at it, oh, someone's done their list of Instagrammers that I like. I thought, why not? I'm gonna go through and do mine. Because she's supposed to be tagged in it to do it. I thought, sod it. Why not do it anyway? So yeah. Okay, right. So I'm just gonna have a list. Aid popped in on Copy and Aid. Appreciate that. Oh, as the sound gone again. Oops. There we go. It's sometimes with the mic, you don't plug it in enough. It doesn't work properly. But hopefully that's better. Ian's popped in there. Tea cake's popped in. Don't worry, it's just here. When they plug it in through, you know what they like. Hi, MD Picker, thanks for popping in. Hab Chap 84 has popped in. So I'm just going around the list. Hi, Bolo Up. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, but if you've been in the chat, then welcome. Yeah, it took me a while to get around to the new listing tool. Yeah, because you can only use a new one for a video upload, but when you upload a video, you can only do it in a certain. I'm not sure if you can do it in gigs or is it megabytes, something like that, with a new listing tool, and you can only do it for like a minute or so, and it takes 48 hours to come through to your listing. So if that listing sells, then kind of waste your time if it sells quickly, which is a good thing anyway. But no, I really didn't like it, but I kind of got used to it now. I think for me, it gets me to check my items over a lot more than I used to. So I used to rush it quite a bit. But I know what you mean, though, Derek, with the new listing tool. It's awful. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for popping in. Let's go down the list. Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting on the chat. Not as far behind as some who. Have you found any awesome items lately? Yes, I found some good items. If you check my latest video from when I went down the Carboot, then local Carboot, then you'll see if you want to watch all the way through, because it's a 27-minute long video. So, because I put down in the comments below, the footage up to 16:25, and then the haul is from 16 minutes 26. If you want to watch the haul, then do, because there's cracking items there. But it's the first car boot that I went to, so it was quite a muddy affair. Quite a bit. What's the word? Busy car boot, because for around where I live, for a certain mileage, there's only that car boot on for the moment until a couple of weeks' time when others open up. I think one open up next week. Sorry, the rest of them open up in a couple of weeks' time. For these Sundays, then Saturdays back in May. There is one that's quite far away. I don't go to, but that's further up. I don't bother with that. But it's open now, I think. But most of them are open like May and stuff like that. And then obviously Sundays now for others, but they open up anyway. So yeah, I got some good bits. Yeah, mate. I should be there. I won't be going Apps Court yet, though. Apps Court starts next week, but I can't be bothered. I'll do it in a few weeks' time whenever I've got a moment. But no, I probably will do, yeah. Oh, don't worry, you're all right. You're fine, mate. You know, it's like if you're coming round, it takes forever because you're supposed to go all the way around, mate. But as you're a legend, you could butt in. So, cheers. Right. So, yeah. So, just to let you know that check your postage locations on your items, because quite a lot of them will be more excluded than necessary, which is kind of an annoying thing because you can't go through all of them at once. You have to go through individually with the excluded postage locations. That's why sales are less anyway. But even if you went through the whole of your listings, 500, 1,000, whatever you've got, and put it down to a certain amount, or it's excluded, if you exclude any, because I exclude 19 now, for varying reasons. And like his first one is a 79 that I picked out, a Pokemon card, and you've got to go through each one. It's kind of annoying, and you're losing that sale. In a way, some are excluded for varying reasons, but eBay exclude it because it's their glitch. They won't fix it for ages. Right pain, but oh well, it's what it is. You just got to keep fixing, listing, revising items, videos, photos, all sorts to get sales on your items. Let me sign that up there now. There we go. A pain, really, in that way. That's fair enough. Pete. Yeah, I just didn't fancy apps. The first one, it's not far. Don't get me wrong. Just the first one. That's on. So I'm not sure if it's going to be that good. It's the 27th. Yes, Sunday. Don't forget, in the UK, 27th of March is Mother's Day. So yeah. I'll sort mine out on Saturday because I'll be there going to Hook, and then after that, others reopen. So I'll see what's what. Anyway, I'll probably go as many as I can because this Saturday I've got my hair cut, so I'm missing out on a jumble sale, which was kind of annoying because I wanted to go jumble sailing anyway. But I've got to get my hair cut because we have a hairdresser come around every so often, so it needs to be cut. Yeah, it's this Sunday, 27th. So, yep. So, alright, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if you wanna go apps, then Hook. Because obviously in apps, as you know, you can go in there straight away, park and go in. But the annoying thing is, you've gotta make sure you've got the change, £2 or whatever it is, as you go out. I don't know why they bother to take it as you go out. I think, um, a lot of people, like, apps, they must miss out on having that £2 or whatever it is to get. Because I always try and leave it back because you have to do it as you go out. Well, when you finish thinking that's a bit of a crap thing to do. Normally, you pay when you go in, but yeah, it's just the way it is. Well, yeah, that's because you've got a big store and a good selection of items, and nothing's going to be that um stale. Realistically, I was it same at A3. You pay as you go out. Yeah, they don't queue. Well, some people might do actually. Come to think of it though, Pete, because the way it is, because it's on the big farm, so you rock up 3/4 way down this gravel track. Because I went 2 or 3 times last year, and then you wait there for ages before you go in. Yeah, because I don't want you going out of the A3 either. On there, even 50 Trooper, thanks for popping in. What did Vinegar Jar just miss out on? I thought it was you, the way you grinned. Nah. Um. Oh, yeah. That's for Pete to say rather than me, but I know exactly what he missed out on. Happy Chat might know as well. From Luke, but say no more. But I saw uh, another reseller as he was going out with his sister, and he picked up some bolo stuff, literally. But that's not for me to say. And that, oh, Neil, thanks for popping in, Neil. Um, but as you say, you got to change up, like when you go thrifting, where you go thrifting and stuff. I know it was beautiful. Some of that stuff goes for decent money though. Um, but I'm at my local town tomorrow. I've got a couple of bits I need to go. Got to do a bit of shopping. Uh, basically, you wouldn't sort of think I put in a bit of weight, a punch. I put in a bit of weight. I put in a bit of like weight around here, around the old stomach area, and I have been 30 waist in all trousers for years and years and years since I was like teenager. And recently, last year, because obviously through pandemic, I've grown like I'm nearly like almost 6 foot now. I was like 5'9", 5'10" back then. I've grown a bit more, so I need to get more t-shirts. And then the funny thing was, I've noticed in it like about a month ago, I couldn't get into many of my jeans or trousers. Like even though you can get these extended things, they're crap. No, seriously though, Pete. Yes, it doesn't feel like you're seeing much, mate. But I used to be even skinnier, mate. A lot skinnier. Um, no, the fact is, now I've gone from 30 to a 30. I can get into a 31. So I was out last Saturday up at Kingston upon Thames shopping and getting into a 32 waist. Um, so I was like, right, okay, fair enough. So I've ordered some online, see what they like. I've got to go tomorrow to have a look through. That's taking quite a lot of my money again. But no, it is. It's sort of like, ugh. But it's just the way it is. To be fair, but yeah, I'm not that. Um, I'm trying to think because obviously with my metabolism over the years, I've not gained any weight. Even though I eat and eat like that sort of thing, but I get busy and like well these days I try and eat more anyway. So not far off 10. fair enough. You set up the scale's 10 anyway, so usually like 8.5, 9, now nearly 10. So putting a bit around. It's more around my waist. That's so. But anyway, I digress. You don't want to know about that shit. Anyway, I've got to go down there, couple of appointments to see to, and then I've got to pop around the charity shop, see what I can find. I'll probably crap anyway. Like usual, I'd try to go at least once or twice a week through that. But yeah, it's gotta get in some few listings before I go out. Anyway, it's because it's even if I bother doing the old international sort of like excluded locations thing, get down to my 19 for all lot. I guarantee when I get to sell similar relist or whatever, eBay just change it back anyway. They always kind of do. But with what like Derek's saying with the new system, how rubbish it's been lately. Like for example, the listing tool, then I don't know. It's good and it's not good. It's good as in way I can check my listings more thoroughly, and then I can do a what's the word? Video on there. Fair enough. Short little video. It's simple to do. Put it on a PC. Put it on there. Done. Because you can't do it via the app anyway. Not yet. So, but it takes a bit more time, but it is some listens worth it. That's why I was saying on the video. I think last one. I think I did the ASP average selling price. Want to get it quite higher, but sometimes you can't. I don't know when that was in the video. It was either when I was falling down the hill, because at my local, it got like a hill right at the end, and it's quite steep. And then forget the mud, piles of mud and basically holes in the grass because they don't bother cutting the grass. They've literally just gone round, got a council worker, trimmed it, and left it still quite thick down there. It was really annoying. Because there's like massive puddles and stuff, and don't. That's why I prefer an indoor thing or like something like on concrete or something, but not that many around. So look in the chat. We've got had a first. I had an eBay first day. Received a small court claim for an INR. Oh bloody hell! What was that for, mate? Let us know. Yeah, fair enough. I go 3 or 4 times a year anyway, but no, I'm trying to eat a bit more healthily, a bit more, just to like, because I also had trouble buying clothes. I'm size 6 in a shoe, and I'm like, I have to have a 30. Now I've got a 32 leg, but before it used to be a 30, 31 leg, and that's quite difficult. 30 waisted. Now I'm 31, 32, and then obviously I used to be medium. Now I'm a large top, and that sort of thing, and everything else. So it's all spending out getting new stuff anyway. Now the nicer weather's supposed to be coming through anyway, so let's have a look, see what Neil says there. Right, Neil says there, back in November, item apparently not delivered. eBay ruled in my favour because tracking showed delivered. Then payment dispute, they went in buyer's favour, so eBay refunded in January. Oh, blimey. So how much, if you can describe that, O'Neill, by your another refund? So how much did you refund before, did you say? If you're allowed to say. Not sure if you are. I've never had an INR though. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Oh. Yeah, that's the problem with buyers, isn't it? They don't realise they've been refunded, so yeah. Yeah, it just winds me up. Hi, Steve. Thanks for popping in, Steve. Yeah, I kind of officially would do that, counterclaim, and try and get it back. No worries, no worries. Pack some for me. My sales been shocking, but as I said there, unmotivated man, not motivated really to list, but I'll get over it soon, I hope. Even no money G, thanks for popping in. 100. Oh, great. That's all you need. Hopefully, get it back, sort it out. Nope, size 6, mate. Not that big. No, I used to know a guy at school and college was a size 12 in shoe. No, I'm size 6. Really in between kid and a man size shoe. No, just size 6. Right. Oh, right. I didn't realise you're moving house, mate. Was that what was the short video was earlier? I sort of watched that sort of half doing stuff. I didn't. Oh, right. Ah, moving anywhere fancy, or is it just in Manchester again? Oh, where around thereabouts you live. Mhm. Fair enough. No, that's understandable though. If you have any questions, pop questions in. Yeah, good luck with the move. Hi, Flipping Hustler. Thanks for popping in. Oh, yes, that reminds me actually. Reminded. To have a look. I will go through. If you haven't already seen, Adam Exploits, an American reseller YouTuber, has got a live how to stay focused and set reselling goals with Flipping Hustler. For the UK, he's live in 107 minutes at 11 o'clock at night. I'll put the video link here. Adam Exploits. That is 11 a.m. And Todd, Flipping Hustler, who's popped in here, is on that show. So do go along and your support. I'll try and pop in when I can because he usually does about an hour or so. Avoiding distractions, staying focused. That's what I need right now because I'm trying to stay focused and get focused and actually do things which need to be done. So that would be great. Get me into mood to list more or list. So I'll pop in there when I can. No worries, no worries. Always interested to see that kind of topic because it's motivation. That's what it is, and not to be distracted. So if you want to pop in, that's at 11 o'clock on Adam Exploits channel. Oh, just around the corner. All right, I see. Yeah, bigger house. Turns out we have far too much to pack. Well, would I never, Steve? All those DVDs, I think that might be one. It's like the Gebs 24 Earth channel. She got all those games. It's like yours for DVDs. To pack it, blimey. Yeah. So, folks. Right. So, what I've got to do. So, I'm out tomorrow. So, I'll do a bit listing tomorrow. Get more from Friday. That's right. Yeah, got my video coming out Friday, usually late afternoon, evening time. It's a little longer one because it's showing the lights of Wimbledon, where the Wombles of Wimbledon are wombling through. Where I went before, Wimbledon Village, on the last charity shop sourcing run, which was nearer the tennis championships. But with the Wimbledon itself, what I call proper, it's nearer the new theatre. They're having work done on the theatre. A lot of comedians go down there, and if you know, I think Will and Ralph are going down there. Will Miller and Ralph Little. I used to do a comedy, 2 pints lager, packet of crisps, and Ralph Little's in Death in Paradise, which is set on one of the islands in the Caribbean. Because he's over here at the moment, because obviously he's got an American wife and that sort of thing. But yeah, doing a podcast thing and they're doing round. I think they're going to play in there. I think I saw him on the. But yeah, it's a hard town to think about because it's what I call nearer inner London, so it's not a particularly nice place to live, but the charity shops were quite expensive. I'm going to say that. But what I will do is rock up with a mixture of if it calls for it, a bit of music, because sometimes they have music playing in the background on their charity shops. So I put a bit of copyright music, or I can do, or I do a voiceover like the last one, or just leave it if it needs be. If there's no music playing, so I do a bit of mixture. See how that goes, because they got some good responses on that. I missed out a few bits, I guarantee it, but that's the way it goes. Hi, Maya, Brian Space, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. So, if you've got any questions, pop them in. Be live till just after the hour. I've got some bits and pieces I need to get done. So, right, what we got? I think I'm down at the end. Lovely. Anyone there? Nope. Perfect. We are all good. So, how Steve, Oliver and Steve. So, has this new place that you're moving into, has it got an extra spare room then for your DVD fixation? Let us know. If you don't know, Steve and Stephen Jackson, they have a channel called Movie Chats, which on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. MOVI RU. Yeah, Movie Chats. I'll pop it in the link. Usually about 7, I think it is. No, 7:15. That's it. And all about chatting about movies and that sort of thing. And they do short videos, long videos. Steve falls over. What more could you want on a Thursday? 7:15 UK time. That's the link to the Movie Chats right there when it comes through on here. Oh, you've got a garage, right? Room for a movie room. That's a lot more than now. So winner. Nice. That's not a bad thing though. It would be my yeah, it would be a thing for me as a gaming collector to have somewhere proper to display things. At the moment, I've got loads in boxes and elsewhere, but it would be nice to display. Question, unmotivated man. I'm same. Don't know why. Everyone else same. Yeah, I just don't know why. I think like because I've been ill recently, like last week or so. Wednesday, last couple of weeks, and that. But been alright for just about a week, just under a week now. And I don't know, it's just sort of getting back into it. It's just things happen as we know in life, and you just this, that, and the other, and stop for something else to do this, to do that, and it's like, oh, time's gone. So when you sit down, either your phone goes off, or someone comes and interrupts, or something. It just happens. I just don't get that time. It would be nice from 9 to 6, sit down, just listen, and talk out and photograph and that. Not every day, but every so often, every other day. But I don't. I just get a few hours here and there, and it's just the way it is. But I'm sure for me personally, as you as well, Monkey Drifter, as it goes on, you'll need to be able to lift yourself, because I lift myself like a bit of music, or having something on in the background, not a YouTuber, for example, but some sort of podcast or other thing, and just that, and then it's like, okay, or have a bit of kind of radio on, a little bit of music on. There's sites for that. You can check out those. And it's like, right, get in there, get it done. But it's so many these days distractions and whatever else, and that's why I tend not to go on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube during the day. So it's sort of relevant to be able to list things that I've got, which is a load of stuff. If you haven't seen those videos, do check them out. Medication. Right. I don't think I'm that like your herbal teas or your other types of medication. Yeah, like what? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like what? Yeah, medication wise. Um, but yeah, it's the way it is anyway. Anyway, let me get down there. 168 subs there. Don't think there's anything else there. But as I say, it's been nice and sun shining, so that gives you sort of a lift. As I put a little short video on my channel yesterday, um, like sunshine, it does give you a little bit of a lift, a bit of this vitamin C, vitamin C, that sort of thing. So it's nice to get out there. But I didn't get out there today. I had some other um essential stuff I needed to do upstairs on the PC, which was taking forever because it's on the Wi-Fi. So not down here. That's down next to the Wi-Fi. Down next to the box because we're on Virgin Media. So I was like, right, okay, but yeah, speed's quite good though. But okay, yeah, fair enough. I don't need any of that. I'm all right as long as I've got a good brekkie and I've eaten. I've had a good night's sleep. I'm fresh. Yeah, that wouldn't work for me, Derek. That never works. I work to my own principle. I can understand for a lot of people, Derek, but they do work. Listen challenges. Um, but personally, for me, I don't know. I just work to a certain extent, to a certain schedule, and go right. Gonna do this, gonna do that, gonna do this. I, I'm not a fan of the pressure. I know you can not be pressure about listening challenges, but it's just like nah. I just nah. But I understand how they help and that sort of thing. But I guarantee something will go wrong with eBay if I do a listing challenge. Say if I settle next week, I'm not going to, but say if I did, eBay would be like, I don't know, you can't do this listing challenge. We're gonna muck your postage up, exclude all your international listings. This, that, and the other. I'll be like, oh, thank you. Buy my eBay, stick on Vinted, stick on Depop, stick on Facebook Marketplace, or whatever else. But no, and also where all the stocks lists set and put through, I don't have the space to be able to get that lot there, this lot here, that sort of thing. Anyway, hi Bill's the Moon, thanks for popping in. Well, I think we should all go down to the seaside. Hampton's a good area, I think. Rich, get a meetup done. You got enough subscribers to sort that out? That would be nice, yeah. Proper nice. Day at the seaside. Not done that for years. Not that far, because obviously quite a long time ago, parents that like back in the mid 2000s had a caravan, Bracklesham Bay, which is not far from Chichester, not far from really from Portsmouth, from West Wittering. Basically, it's right down south. If you from where I live, just follow, but basically a little curve and down. Right to the south coast. Lovely area, and so many places that I've been over the years. We used to go with friends as well. We used to go some weekends. But back in when I was a teenager, I didn't really appreciate the quality of the caravan we used to have. In the end, we couldn't afford it. We had about 4 or 5 years. Um, so but these days, I don't know. It was, how can I put it? Trying to think. Really, I personally should have appreciated it a lot more because it was such a lovely area down there. Because Rich would know that. Anyway, that's life. And it's yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things, and we just go out with friends, and that was great. And yeah, because I was like teenage, and I think when we last went down, I was like 18, I think, 18, 19, something like that. Um, so yeah, I think the first one down when I was about 14, 13, 14. And it's like, oh, getting away from. I just didn't want to go away from here because obviously with the Asperger's, you want to, you, you like to stay in your same surroundings. Don't want to change. If you change, it's too much. Um, yeah, pretty much, yeah. If I can get under it, and I'm done, yeah. But that's like it came back after Christmas. I was the same thing, and then through end of January, beginning of February, middle of February, I was banging listens out all day long. But since March, I've just been drib and jab here and there. I don't know what it is. I'll get out the funk. Just way it goes. I find when I start to become stagnant, it's time to take a few days to reorganize my workspace and come back to a new perspective. Very true. Yes, that is very true. Um, yeah, basically, in that way, that's what a good thing um to do is. Yeah, because obviously a lot of us got different types of workspaces, reorganize it. As long as we've got the listings to go onto your stores or whether you list, then it's good thing to do. Come back with a fresh mind. Yeah, that's what I like. That's why I tend to like go out places, like especially more in the summer. Go out for days out and then just think, right, I'm taking that time because if you think about eBay, or sourcing, or wherever you're going to list, it gets too much. Unless you list a million items a day, and it's like, yeah, like some people do it. They're just listing machines. Ken Chapman comes to mind, or Lex, Bad Biscuit. No, just list, or even Mandy. She's flipping Mandy. It's just like, ah. But yeah, right. Oh, I did that like end of last year. Renewed it. Was it end of last year? Might have been October time last year. Renewed it for any new regulations come through. Not that I'm going anywhere, but just in case. You never know when you need a spare bit of ID. Really, in case I lose my license. But for any reason, I think it's true. I don't, but it's all good. Let's go down the list. So that's why realistically I haven't done a day vlog because I normally do day vlogs throughout one particular day wherever I'm doing here and there and everywhere. I vlog using the GoPro, but I haven't done that for weeks and weeks and weeks. I just haven't been in the mood to vlog out there. I'm at home or elsewhere. I've got loads I need to get vlogged on. So much, but yeah. But words of wisdom is always good. I think motivate yourself, and things will come up rosy. I pretty much believe. Yeah. So it's like well torts in the hair. Pretty much what it is. But yeah, that's what I do. Bills me. I try and aim for 5 a day. Doesn't always work. And I schedule listings. So I know when eBay had been promoting my store because I get 2 or 3 sales, then notifications for like people putting offers on for some of my items, then I get this, that, and the other. So, but what I have notified myself through here and on a bit of paper is I've got to go through the dribs and drabs of my store and mark that lot down. Literally mark it down to the bottom bargain based bottom prices. And refresh those so they go on. And I'll probably do like an end and sell similar. And don't know if it makes any difference, but sometimes it does. Get a few odd sales here and there. Not all of them, but just a handful on that particular side of things. Because there's a lot of it on the store that's good stuff that I picked up. Don't get me wrong, but it's stuff that's sat around, so I need to get rid of it, space, so I can source the good stuff this year. Like, for example, what have we got down here? I've just got a few listings down here. These I picked up for free, which are drafted up on my store. Gears of War books. What else have we got down here? I'll pick a few, like that, for example, Tintin box set. Got last year somewhere. I think I paid slightly over the odds for it at Carboot last year locally. But Tintin is a legend. I've got a framed picture on my wall upstairs in my bedroom for Tintin. I've got another box set, because there's different variations of box sets for Tintin. I got the box set. Trying to remember where I got it now. An art place. Is it Birdham? Not far off Chichester and Chelsea. I can't remember the art place. Anyway, it's an art place. Oh, was it there? Oh no, sorry, it's not. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Bosom. Bosom Walk Arts and Craft Centre. We used to go there quite a lot. It's not far. It's right down south, near Hayling Island, Chichester, Chelsea, that sort of thing. East Wittering, Sidlesham, lovely place. Anyway, you go right down by Bosom Quay, and it's basically like got the river there, but it's not like a normal like River Thames or something like that, or like a small river. It's a bit like seaside, like not very nice, but it's a nice place to be anyway. Walking centre, and one of the places there, I got it for a £5, I think. Might be 10. I can't remember, 5 or 10 or something. But it's a nice poster for Tintin. One of those framed ones, quite nice. Yep, indeed it is. Some have got scratches, but I did test them all. It's listed on my eBay store. You can see the. Let me show you. Put them down there for a sec. If I can find that. Because what I will do, this I did this one before I went over to a new page for eBay, where you could go through and check out the video listing for eBay now. I did that a few weeks back. Let me go through. Right. Let's go DVDs. Let's have a look there. So I'm just going through. Where am I going? Oh, can't find films and TV. There we go. Tintin. Right, that's cool. Let's have a look. Share screen, share audio. Right, yeah, Tintin DVDs. Oh, we're good. Oh, yeah, we're good. So here, this was before I did the video thing. I probably would on some DVDs, but DVDs, some had scratches, some didn't. There's two variations of it. I've got the other variation upstairs. It's not all the Tintin ones, like Red Sea Sharks. Because if you think about Tintin, he's not French. He's from Belgium, I think. Is he? Something like that, yeah. It's just where, because of the interactive menus and they do move about. That's why some of them are a bit hard to gauge. If I did a little video on it, it'll be all right on some. So yeah, on for 11 quid, not mega bucks, but it's worth it in the end. For some Tintins, DVDs. Um, so yeah, I think yeah, I'm sure it's like Hercule Poirot, Jintin. Yeah, yeah, Belgium, yeah, and Snowy Your Dog by Herge. Belgium. That's right. Yeah, because there's quite a few um Venture Tintin. So have a look there because there's only a handful on there. I've seen most of them anyway because I used to see them as a kid because you get British, American, and versions, digital. Oh, some video games. Tintin and the Moon for the Commodore, Amstrad, DOS, ZX Spectrum video game. Didn't realize that. Probably quite a lot. And then there's Tintin in Tibet, which is a PC game, NES, Mega Drive, Game Gear. 1995, Game Boy Color, 3D Tintin Destination Adventure. But it's quite a lot of the uh, episodes that I did for Tintin. So yeah, it's interesting because it's like more cartoony. But let's have a look. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, find that bolo. Yeah, and you'd be like, "Ooh, get listed." I found a couple of nice little. I wouldn't say bolos as such at the weekend, which I did on the video. Um, so I was like, "Wow," because I say I never have um any trouble sourcing. It's just listing it. That's the problem. It is what it is. Oh, good. Let me just put these in there. Take these out. There we go. We're getting there slowly. Put them in there. You got any questions? Probably on about 5-10 minutes or so. There we go. Tintin. But never dismiss media though. A lot of the media is quite cheap, but never dismiss it because I picked up something. I won't share with you though. It's in the other room. I picked up some bit of media which is worth a nice little bit of money. Someone didn't realise it was in a box. It was actually a couple of. Was that one? I'm trying to think on the video. I think I filmed it. It might have been where there was a couple of guys who are resellers, but might not have realised. Or was it from I can't remember. It was somewhere on the video. I did share it. And it's a nice bit of media that I picked up. That was some good money though. Um, um, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a bit like when you used to watch, or if you did, Asterix and Obelix. Because you had the on the telly for that French. Set in the reign of the Gaul in France, like back in basically like AD 85 or AD whatever it was, when they were invading France, the Romans to come into Britain. But then the witch, well not witch, but the one guy with a big beard, and then anyway, he's creating a potion. He go big like Popeye did, grow big. Yeah, that's right. Action Obelix, and then your Tintin. Good times. So Dan Bell Self says, can't schedule anything once I do the work to research and do the listing. I'm not disciplined enough to not publish. I see, yeah. I know a lot of people like that. They just want to bang on done. I only schedule myself because with my lifestyle, with having to look after my dad, because obviously he's not a well man, can't walk and all that, and a lot more than that. But um, it's sort of I can only do a certain amount of time to list, so it's quite gets quite difficult. But what I do, I like to schedule because that realizes I've got okay, I've scheduled for 3 or 4 days, got 5 a day scheduled, and then I think right, got time to put these bits away, mark them on the SKU codes, tidy up, research other items that I've already researched because half the time I research it. Months later, I've got to research it again because the prices have changed. Um, Look after my dad, do other things um, that he's doing, and sort of just, yeah. And then it's back round again. I've sourced some more bits and listed and drafted and gone through that process. But yeah, I understand why you have going through though. True, yeah, a lot of people do, Paul. No, I don't think so either. Realistically, scheduling, as I've already said, I schedule for the reasons why what I mentioned because my life, how it pans out, I can't just go because there's times where I'll realize where I haven't got anything on for days, so I need that schedule to go through, um, and make sure that eBay pick it up and get some sales going through. Yeah, a lot of people do that, like Lex and that, and other people they have lots and lots and lots in their backlog draft wise. So what they do is they draft 30, 40, 50, say 100 that you said there, and then what they do they go through and physically um go through and add all the photos up on the PC and do it that way, and then they stick loads scheduled. I do mine through the phone, but it takes a little bit longer. But I'm not disciplined enough to have hundreds of listings in your draft. But one time I've got 20, 25, possibly 30 if I've done over a few days. Tartam, yeah. Yeah, it's just that sort of, that is like he's 84. Let's have a look. No, 82. Nearly 82. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, it's hard walking, for various reasons. Um, anyway, many, many, many years ago, one of the contributing factors is we're on holiday in Spain, and we went to one of the caves, and you had a fall there, and I think that particular was had a bearing, and but it's what it is. You look after your parents. They've only been around once, and yeah, it's just that's what it is. Because a lot of people don't. They don't have parents for whatever reason. But if you have, look after them, 100%. I know I'm probably late here, but I've been to watch all Charlie Pete's videos. Fantastic info about clothing. I have seen a few videos when people pointed him out. I don't get many chance to watch many videos. I've got thousands in the backlog, as people know. But when I do get round, I watch some. But I have seen his on his clothing. Yeah, he's just different. He's got the ideas. That's what I like about YouTubers. Ideas, not just bullshit. Ideas. bang, bang, done. Tips, ideas, done. Wallop. And obviously, there's a lot of others who are like different. Not just resellers, like people who go on theme parks or urban explorers or whoever. But I like resellers who just get in there and just that's it. They know what they're doing. If they know it's gonna go, boom, 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 done. Yep, we got a Google Lens. Yep, that's I've got it on here, which is a very useful tool. I pick it up through Google. We're doing Google here, and pick up Google Lens. Oh, let me take that off there. That's not a lot. Google Lens. Yeah, it's good to have when you're in a shop or like charity shop or thrifting somewhere and stick on Google Lens, or even at home you can Google Lens. Like for example, Todd, um, these cards, like these American cards, because I've got a nice little Wayne Gretzky. I've shown them before, but because obviously here you don't get that much ice hockey. Not even on Sky Sports, you don't get nothing like that. But I know in America and Canada, you get loads of it because that's one of the national sports. Not VU, because obviously, but and obviously that one isn't. That's American football, but yeah, we do. Yeah, no. Basically, not if you are on a medium store. I believe. Am I right? Is it? Trying to think. I know when I was on a small store, I think it cost me 10p or 5p or whatever it was to schedule. I'm not sure if they've got rid of that now. Now I'm on a medium store. I get a free schedule listings. And I can schedule as many as I like within the 1,000 odd listings I've got per month. Never get nowhere near that, but I always make enough to pay it anyway. But yeah, I think for the small store, you don't. Um, uh, yeah, the middle. That's what I'm saying. The middle store is free. Yeah. Um, oh, it sure is. Yeah, I use it quite a lot when I've got something I don't know or understand. I go through and go, oh, Google Lens. It tells me 9 times out of 10 what it is. You've got to get a picture right on there, otherwise it tells you something different. Um, Google Lens is good to research ornaments or kids' toys or boot. Yeah, simple as, yeah. Because as I said in my video that I did a month or so ago, you don't have time to stand there looking up stuff at the boot sale. No, you don't. Google Lens, quick flick, done. Ah, because sometimes I don't have the actual names of what it is. Anyway, or you can't find it. Yeah, schedule's free. Yeah. So, when does it come cost effective for a medium store? So, basically, I think when you've gone past 500, 550 listings, and you know 100% that you're making a certain amount per month, because the medium store is 80 something pound a month, and that comes out on the first or the second of every month, providing it's not a weekend that particular time. That's why you want your ASP, average selling price, up to a high amount, 15 to 20 pound per item. If you can, you got some low sellers anyway to bolster up your store. But with that being a medium, 600, 550, 600, I'm on 500 and something, where it is. Um, anyway, 500, and when it loads to light up, my phone's so slow. 543 listings. It works okay for me. Um, don't want to do it if you're any lower than 500. No way. But over 500, yes, it's 530. It's worth it if you're making that lot extra per month to be able to pay that 80 odd pound anyway. No use clothing fact, a local charity shop. I thought it was here in Master Pete. Fair enough. Don't worry. I've been there and done that. Gone. Are you sound so? Nope. You get a bit embarrassed like that. Two carpets popped in, so I have no store and it's free for me. Well, what can we say about private sellers? Say no more. Say no more though about private sellers. And I'm not knocking it, but if you're selling items to resell and you go over a certain amount they've made, then you got to be a business. It's just facts, but yeah. 567 says Todd. Yeah. Three, nope. 543, almost though, almost. Evening, Aaron. Thanks for popping in. Right. Yeah, so it was worth it, but I always try and make a balance of higher priced items to lower priced. It also depends on your storage options, what you can store, and your knowledge. That also plays into effect what store you have, because if you've got good knowledge on, let's for example, a nest of tables, just pluck out a random um furniture item as a random seller we know took ages to sell his, and he's got another set nest of tables. They're small tables as they go from small one to bigger, 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 and bigger, bigger, a bit like Russian dolls. Well, that's the mute point, but yeah. And if you got enough space, then you're selling bigger items, but you'll take up more space. But if you don't know about that particular furniture and you know a lot about games or cards or CDs, and you're making and vinyl, making hundreds of pounds on per week on that sort of things, then that's good. So all depends on your storage options, what you can store, and then you think, right, I can pick up that, pick up this, pick up that, because there was a couple of skateboards that I didn't look at. I knew that was in my last video. I knew there'd be money, but I didn't pick them up because I got nowhere to store them. Easy enough to pack. Don't get me wrong. I've just got nowhere to store them. And anyway, I'll probably try and go down the road and skate anyway, because I used to skate back when I was a teenager. First skateboard I brought from Argos. And I tried to do a kickflip and fell over and grazed on my arm. And then I was doing a thing where I was going down a hill. Near where I live, there's a hill, and literally front of my body was covered in. Literally, I ripped my body card. I was doing it topless, basically, pissing about like. But I haven't skated for years. But I always look at them like the skaters, like lots of them from Instagram or from like in America, like you get the X Games. Love those, because I always used to play the Tony Hawk's games. But yeah, I think, for example, if you're not at 530, 600, then isn't worth it for really, um, because you've got to make a certain amount of profit to make it worthwhile if you're paying 80 odd pound, whatever it is, per month anyway. Yeah, that's what my dealings was some point whenever it was last year, middle of last year. Because you get 250 listings on a small store. You pay, I think I was paying 10p or something. I might be paying 12p, I don't know. Something like anyway. So I worked it out, meticulously worked it out, and got through that sort of thing. And I worked out if I was paying 12p a listing to relist things and schedule and whatever else to do that over two, because I'd like 400. Well, I think I now had 400 at a point. And I think if I was paying 12p listing to relist the items, and what I was relisting a month to end the self similar, do that lot of way, was near enough equivalent, not far off, how much the medium store was. I thought, as a medium store, 'cause I really looked into it, you can go through and schedule, which was really helpful to my lifestyle. Um, not that I do a lot, just looking after family and that sort of stuff, and all that helped me. So I can know I can get X amount on a day, and then just go through to have 3 days, day another, and then I can have bits and pieces, and that it worked out in the end for me better to have a medium store than not. But as a Mr. George Ross has under 200 listings, then he's okay for a small store, but he sells higher priced or fake. But no, he sells a lot of higher priced stuff. When it comes to the boot sales, he gets near enough that anyway. But he does sell a fair amount of stuff anyway. Mr. George Ross. That is a sort of a point. 82. I knew it was 80 or something. Yeah, you got a VAT. It goes up to 89 or something. It's worth it though. Yeah, yes, that's what you got to do. You got to make sure if it's worth your while. If not, stay. But yeah, I think for Tam Bell, for example, stay at a small store for now, and then when you've worked it out and over a few months, and you know you've made X amount, whether for you because everyone's different, and then you can move up to the store for the first. So basically, when you decide to um move up to another like the medium store from small, you'll still pay your small store for that month, and then you'll pay um the 80 odd what Monkey 50 says and the VAT per month, as well as your um small store. Usually, because I paid all in one, they charged me all in one. I was like, "Ugh." I didn't calculate that. I calculated everything else, but then I worked out. That's what it was with the VAT and that for everything else. So I think it's kind of worth it though. Right, been talking for an hour and 29 minutes. Gonna end the video in 1 hour. Don't forget that Flipping Hustler, which is Todd, will be on Adam Exploits channel at 11 o'clock. There. Staying focused, avoid distractions with Flipping Hustler. Do pop in. I'll put the link in here now. Adam Exploits. Right there. If you're on YouTube, there we go. Or Facebook, I should say, sorry. And into YouTube one. Adam Exploits. Pop in there. Todd beyond Flipping Hustler. No, that is to be accidental because obviously that's the eBay produce slightly. Get a few days promote. It takes about 3 or 4 days to about 3 or 4 days to bolster up, but when it bolsters up to get a few more sales and then it goes down again. So it's that thing anyway. Right. So I've got a video coming out on Friday, which will be the Wimbledon video when I went to Wimbledon, proper Wimbledon, where the theatre is, and for the charity shops. So like, share, and subscribe. Keep subscribed for more content. There'll be more videos for me walking about somewhere in a field or going to a stately home or sourcing. So check that out. And I shall see some of you over at Adam Exploits at 11 o'clock. Take care. See you later.